Hi, welcome back to Wine Mastery. We have got what I hope will be a treat for John. I've actually tasted this wine. I tasted this wine in a restaurant local to me in Huddersfield called the Sandros. I've tasted it with a great mate of mine, Nigel Cliff. Hi Nigel, shout out to you. And we both thought this wine was phenomenal, and I thought, I must try and get hold of one of these. So Nigel and I researched and we found somewhere, the name is Robertson Wines, that actually sold these online, so that I could introduce it to John, which I hope he's going to enjoy as much as us. And we're going to taste it now. Now, for full disclosure, we've actually just tasted this wine once before, and we suddenly realised we hadn't turned on the recording equipment, which was a little bit daft.
It happens.
It happens. So we're going to be forced to do it again, and we're going to be forced to remember what we said when we first tasted it. Now, for me, obviously, I'm tasting it and I've had a few bottles of this one because I enjoyed it so much. So I've had it quite a few times. But for John, you tasted it just now when
I've just tasted it, yeah. But
yeah, we're gonna do it all over again. We're just gonna put ourselves through it just for you.
I don't know how we do this. How gonna try it again, John? You know, I'm more than happy to do that. It's good. Well, I can remember what it was like, and I remember I liked it, so I'm all right to go.
Okay.
Second round.
Okay. Well, let's have a look at the colour.
Ooh.
So this wine is like really full on in terms of intensity, isn't it? You can hardly see through it.
Yeah, that's and the way kind of the viscosity as well there for me. And I know what I said before, and I'm going to say it's like blood, but it sounds awful, but that is the kind of, I like that look, the richness, the depth of it, that kind of say the viscosity. For me, that like it says wine. It says classy wine as well to me.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
so we have a go on the nose.
Let's do that.
Well, so, you know, as I said, we've actually tasted this wine before. Now, some wines where I smell it and then it disappears for me, but that's still there. Yeah. That's still very strong.
And I this is actually quite interesting doing this kind of thing, because I know I could smell that it was tobacco, and it's like, yeah, there it is again. It's just there. It's obvious, but there's a fruity thing in there which is very difficult to pin down. But
yes,
it's got enough power in there for me to.
It's like a fruity, I'd sort of expect to smell in a Cabernet Sauvignon.
Yes, well, and that's what I describe it as, because I know when I'm going to taste this, I'm going to bring it down. It's going to be jammy. I'm going to lick my lips afterwards. But there's no. It's difficult because it's not Cabernet Sauvignon. We know this. And again, with that tobacco-y nose, but you can still smell all that fruit that's in there. It's frustrating because you can't pick one fruit out, or I can't pick one fruit out. So I'm gonna have to give it.
Well, just before we do that, let's just tell you what it is a blend. So let's just tell you. I'm going to try and to my left here is so Primitivo, which is the same as Zinfandel in California. And I'm going to have a go at this one. Negro Amaro, Nero di Trula. And Merlot. Merlot I could manage.
Well done on the last one.
So four grapes, it's 14%, and it's produced in Puglia, which is the hill bit of Italy. You know, if you look at the map, it looks a bit like a boot, and it's the hill part of Italy. So down south.
Down south. Okay. So all in all, I know what I'm getting there, but I want to have a go at it. I want to taste it.
So just to summarise what you're getting?
I'm getting. Tobacco is the predominant flavour for me, and I like that because I like it when it's in Rioja and Spanish wines.
Yeah.
And then the rest is just what's the word you're looking for? Lots of fruit altogether.
Amalgamated.
Yeah, all that. But I can't tell any one kind of fruit.
Infused.
Which is fine. We could just say red fruit, black fruit, all in there. Jammy. It's just jammy.
Yeah.
So hopefully let's have a look what it does on the older palate.
Yeah.
Did not disappoint. Did not disappoint.
The feel to begin with. Again, reminds me, the feel is lovely. Then the taste actually just explodes in your mouth, doesn't it?
It's like smash that says, I'm here.
Yeah.
Oh, I am here. The length on there as well. I'm getting very raisiny kind of flavours from it, but I don't know if that's a kind of a bit of subconscious. I know what the grapes have been left out for a while before they've done anything, so slightly withered, so to speak, leaving a lot of the sugars in there and more intense flavour. But it definitely comes through, but not like an intensity, like some port you can taste, and that has like really intense.
Really sweet.
Yeah, because the sweetness isn't. In fact, that's a really good point. Because the tannins come through nicely as almost like an afterthought. And this kind of piece around and says, there you go. But then they leave you.
I was going to say actually the tannins are very nicely balanced because it goes, it's like Paul, very sort of, it's just coming across as sweet. Then all of a sudden the tannins, no, we'll just cut that bit out.
Yeah.
We'll just you know, sort of stop that peak. We'll just suppress that.
Yeah, but it gets to a nice part. It's not like an unnice part where you think, oh, this is too much. It just gets there, and then the tannins come and gently hold your hands and take you back down.
Yeah,
I like it.
Yeah, the other thing is the length is very reasonable, isn't it? I mean, it's a nice taste. I'm not getting any. It's got that slight sweetness to it, so I'm not getting any cloyiness to it at all.
No.
And again, I think that's the tannins cutting through that.
And again, coming back to £11.25. I know it's over a tenner, John, but that is actually a very decent wine for £11.25.
2.5% over a tenner.
I'm just saying, £11.25, I would be quite happy with that. If I took a punt on that and I took that off someone's shelf and at £11.25, and then when I got home and I thought that works really well, I'd be like, yeah, I'm good. I'm happy with that. Yeah,
no, it is. Well, as I said, Nigel and I really, really enjoyed this and so that's why I wanted you to taste it and to share it with you guys.
I can appreciate how you would, put that together with the food and the company, because that's what wine drinking is all about, isn't it? We all love a little bit of alcohol that just kind of touches the soul and makes us smile a little bit more. But it is more about the experience of it, and it's more about, like you said, that special thing you had with your friend.
Yeah.
The food was good, the wine was good, the company was good. So that's that. What more in life are we asking for?
Absolutely. Look, I mean, I'm nearly through this.
You've done better than me, John. Then that's like
that's unusual. Yeah, I really do like this. Okay, so let's move to pairing, shall we?
Pairing, yes. Well, I've already paired it, so I'll straight off.
Yeah, because we did that last time.
It's the Osorati Brebis Ago, which is it's a used milk cheese, a French used milk. It's made in the Pyrenees or just around about the Pyrenees mountains, and it's got like used milk cheeses tend to be fairly sweet or what's in milk that does them an injustice. But this is probably one of the most flavoursome used milk cheeses I know. It's like a Gouda almost, with a beautiful thick grey rind on, and it's got a bit of aging on there, so it has intensity of flavour. I always get excited when I talk about cheese because my mouth's. So that I would say that's. Or if you really want to go for it, and I was thinking this is the Pecorino, which again is another used milk, but with truffle. Now, again, I don't sell cheese anymore per se. So there is a really good, I don't know how local or not people are, but a really good cheese shop in Hebden Bridge called Goo. So Goo, absolutely stunning. I took for granted all those 180 cheeses. I would sell every single day. I'd take what I wanted when I wanted, and it was just beautiful. I also misunderstood the price of cheese. The price of cheese. We went and bought 4 bits of cheese and it cost me £81. They were big bits though, so I'm not, But
how much?
£81.
I know, but how big were they? Were they sort of like
they're
half
at least
a truck?
400 to 500 grams, so like a pound in old money.
Pound?
A pound in weight. Yeah, 400 or 500 grams. But the cheese was kept in absolute tip-top condition. Could not them for 1 minute. I really miss those. And what I really enjoyed is the gentleman behind the counter. He knew cheese, and like for 30 years, that's all I've been doing. And when he was telling me about the summer milk in the Bebrus d'Argental, I was like, it just appealed to me. The way he was talking, it was nice. So
I guess you just explain why you're not selling cheese anymore, because you've fallen out of love with cheese.
I haven't fallen out of love with cheese. Just fallen out of love with retail. But we have a wine and cheese tasting venue now. We do wine and cheese tasting events solely. And we do them all over. So if you want a cheese and wine tasting event, give us a shout. Or you can have one at my new exclusive private venue.
And coming back to the cheese shop, you said.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like 30% of our viewers are from the USA.
Okay, yeah.
So that would be a bit of a slap for them.
Sorry, and unfortunately, over in the USA, you're very limited to unpasteurised cheeses, and I know Cause I'm still in a cheesemongers club, and I think there's only 2 or 3 places in America you can actually get unpasteurised cheeses. Most of them are pasteurised. You're not going to be able to touch that flavour of the Brebberies d'Argental with anything. So I always say the best thing you could do is just a mature cheddar.
Or come on holiday to Europe.
Or come on holiday to us and see us, and we'll sort you out.
Absolutely. Okay, so am I going to go on to what I've...
Yes,
I am. Okay, so obviously I'm just going to... This connects with me because I say I had lunch with Nigel. I had penne bolognese. I don't like spaghetti because it always gets on my shirt if I try and twist it. So I always have penne. It's a lot easier to eat. But, you know, penne, lasagna, ragu, any of those, it's just divine with. And so, you know, it really sort of, you know, as I'm drinking this, I can remember the two taste together. So
and how lovely.
Excellent. Beautiful. Yeah, absolutely beautiful. So I think you know, Nigel wasn't enjoying it quite as much because he had to put up with me for lunch, but
I've been there, John. I've been there. Don't you worry. I know. I feel your pain, Nigel. I heard him laugh once in a restaurant in London. I think it was. Oh, crikey.
So, should we get to scores?
So scores. Right. I think I do. I really like it. I think the price $11.25 is also really good. Really, there's nothing I could really knock it with. I'm going to go for.
Okay, and obviously I'm going to guess that maybe I'm slightly higher because I have a connection with this. Like, you know, I just remember drinking this. It's very sort of special to me. You know, the lunch was great, and so that all connects to me. So 90.
I went 84.
Okay.
And I thought,
well, that's a big difference.
I was quite, but we're not usually so far
out. It's only 11.25 to use your words.
I know. Just I liked it. Just there was something missing. Hence,
really?
There was something. Well,
lunch.
Yeah. Well, if a lunch had been involved, John, why didn't you say that earlier? No, I always have to be prepared to think what is what's been better than this, or you know what's been worse. We have to look at the both sides and think
and it is personal palate. I mean, I personally think that we've tasted wines where you've scored higher than that are worse than that. But that is all just the personal and also mood.
It's subjective, of course it is.
Yeah.
Of course it is.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
He's suffered. He's hurt his ribs, so he's suffering a little bit at the moment.
I don't think.
You're right. You're not going to die, are you?
No.
Because just think of the paperwork online as well.
There's a better insurance on
no, unfortunately. Just lots more paperwork.
Okay.
Right, until the next time, guys, we'll see you there. If you get an opportunity to taste wine, let us know what you think. And, you know, until the next time, we look forward to seeing you there. Chin chin.
Chin chin.